Welcome, everyone, to the English podcast station. Today, we have a very special story for you. It's about a great leader named Abraham Lincoln. His life shows us the power of never giving up, even when things get tough. This story is perfect for English learners because we will use simple words and speak clearly. You will learn new words and understand important ideas about history and perseverance. So, get comfortable and let's begin this amazing journey together. Now, let's unfold the story of Abraham Lincoln, chapter by chapter. Chapter 1, A Humble Beginning. Abraham Lincoln was born in a small log cabin. This was in the state of Kentucky. The year was 1809. His family was not rich. He had to work hard from a young age. He helped his father on the farm. Life was simple and often difficult. Young Abraham did not have many chances for school. But he loved to read. He would read books by the firelight. He taught himself many things. This shows his strong desire to learn. Chapter 2, Growing Up and Moving On. As Abraham grew older, his family moved. They went to Indiana. Life there was still hard. But Abraham continued to learn. He worked different jobs. He was a farmhand. He was a boatman on the river. He was even a storekeeper. These experiences helped him understand people. He learned about their struggles and dreams. He was becoming a strong and thoughtful young man. Chapter 3, A Thirst for Knowledge. Lincoln always wanted to learn more. Even though he didn't go to school for long, he never stopped studying. He read books on law. He studied grammar and math. He borrowed books from neighbors. He would walk miles to get a book. His dedication to learning was remarkable. This self-education would serve him well later in life. Chapter 4, Entering the World of Politics. Eventually, Lincoln moved to Illinois. He became a lawyer. People saw that he was honest and smart. They trusted him. So, he decided to enter politics. He ran for the state legislature. This was his first step into a bigger world. He wanted to make a difference in his community. Chapter 5, Early Political Setbacks. Lincoln's early political career had its challenges. He ran for Congress and won. But his time in Congress was not very successful. He didn't always agree with the popular opinions. He spoke out against the war with Mexico. This made some people angry. He lost his bid for re-election. This was a political disappointment. Chapter 6, A Return to Law. After his time in Congress, Lincoln went back to being a lawyer. He became a very good lawyer. People respected his fairness and his ability to argue well. He traveled around Illinois, working on different cases. He gained more experience and understanding of the country. But his passion for politics was still there. Chapter 7, The Issue of Slavery. A big issue in America at that time was slavery. Some states in the South had slaves. People were treated as property. Lincoln believed that slavery was wrong. He thought all people should be free. This was a strong moral conviction for him. Chapter 8, The Lincoln-Douglas Debates. In 1858, Lincoln ran for the Senate against Stephen Douglas. Douglas was a very powerful politician. They had a series of public debates about slavery. These debates were famous. Lincoln clearly argued against the expansion of slavery. Even though he lost the election, these debates made him a national figure. People across the country started to know his name and his ideas. Chapter 9, The Road to the Presidency. After the debates, Lincoln's popularity grew. In 1860, he ran for President of the United States. This time, he won. This was a huge achievement. But the country was deeply divided over slavery. Many southern states were not happy that Lincoln, who opposed slavery, was now president. Chapter 10, The Civil War begins. Soon after Lincoln became president, the southern states decided to leave the United States. They formed their own country. This led to the Civil War, 1861 to 1865. It was a very difficult time for the nation. Lincoln had the immense responsibility of leading the country through this war. He wanted to preserve the Union, to keep the United States together. Chapter 11, Challenges and Determination. The Civil War was long and bloody. The Union Army faced many defeats. Lincoln faced immense pressure and criticism. People questioned his leadership, but he remained determined. He believed that the Union must be saved. He worked tirelessly to find the right generals and strategies to win the war. Chapter 12: The Emancipation Proclamation. A turning point in the war came in 1863. Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation. This document declared that all slaves in the Confederate States were to be freed. This was a bold and important step. It changed the purpose of the war. Now, it was not just about saving the Union, but also about ending slavery. Chapter 13: The Gettysburg Address. Another important moment was the Battle of Gettysburg. It was a major victory for the Union. After the battle, Lincoln gave a short speech. This speech is now famous. It's called the Gettysburg Address. In it, he spoke about equality and the ideals of the nation. His words were powerful and inspiring. Chapter 14: Victory and a Nation Divided. Finally, the Union won the Civil War in 1865. The country was still divided and faced the challenge of rebuilding. Lincoln wanted to heal the nation. He spoke of malice toward none, with charity for all. He wanted a peaceful reconciliation. Chapter 15: A Tragic End and Lasting Legacy. Just a few days after the war ended, tragedy struck. Abraham Lincoln was assassinated. He was shot while attending a play. His death was a shock to the nation. People mourned the loss of their leader. But his legacy lived on. He is remembered as the president who saved the Union and helped to end slavery. His life story is a powerful example of persistence, courage, and the importance of standing up for what is right, even in the face of great difficulty. He truly never gave up on his beliefs and his country. This story shows us that even when we face failures and challenges, it is important to keep trying. Just like Abraham Lincoln, we should never give up on our goals and our beliefs. His life is an inspiration to us all. We hope you enjoyed this story about Abraham Lincoln. It's a reminder that persistence can lead to great achievements. Keep learning English, and remember to never give up on your dreams. Thank you for listening to the English Podcast Station.